Okay, so today we're going to learn about sectional views. This is just a principal sheet that I have made up of sectional views. So first of all, there are so many different, we'll work our way around clockwise. So there are so many different types of sectional views. You have the full sections, you have half sections, you have broken sections, you have rotated, revolved sections, removed sections, offset sections, and assembly sections. We'll show you a few of them now in a few. So what is a sectional view, most importantly? A sectional view is a view used on a drawing to show an area or hidden surface of an object that by cutting away some of that object. So basically, cutting with a knife away a part of an object, and you get inside what the object looks like, what the object looks like from inside. So the cut line is called a cutting plane as well. So that's where the knife cuts down through the object. So a sectional view is a view used on a drawing to show an area or hidden part of the object by cutting away or removing some of that object. So visualizing the cutting plane, it is important to be able to visualize that the part will look like after being cut. So a full section here you can see is just we had a cylinder there, an extruded cut through it. It's hollow inside, and we just cut a line, that which is the cutting plane, straight through it, which shows exactly the section view. And you can see these lines here, they're at 45 degrees to each other, to the perpendicular line. That's the rules of it. So you have half sections here, which is just a quarter of the object as well, which is a half section. So half section is used to the exterior and interior of the part of the same view. The cutting plane is the line only cuts halfway through the part and removes 1/4 of the material. So you have section lining here. So that's the most important of sectional views, is that you know where the section where you've cut. So for cast iron you have these sort of lines. For steel you have more closer parallel lines, and then you have bronze and brass you have a line, full line, and then a broken line, and then aluminium you have a line, and then you have cut lines then going through these lines. So section lining, refer to any common drafting text for additional symbols. So 45 degrees lining angles should be used. 1/8 of an inch between lines. All lines should be uniformly spaced. In thin sections may be blackened in completely. Lines should never be parallel or perpendicular to the object lines. So meaning that say this is the perpendicular line, you should never have the lines straight down as well, because it makes it too confusing. So opposite directions for different section lines. So also you have the aligned sections, you have offset sections, you have revolved sections, broken out sections. So just for an example for each of them, aligned sections usually used on symmetrical circular parts. You have offset sections used to show parts and features that do not line up with each other. You have revolved sections used to show a small portion of a drawing. You've broken out sections used to generate a section for a small area without using a cutting plane line. So sectioning shafts used to show a break in a longer part, allowing better use of drawing surface. And then also you have assembly sections, shows how parts fit together. So basically for assembly you'd talk about engines and stuff like that. So we're going to quickly look at a video here of section views. Yeah, that's the cutting plane there, A to A. Yeah, and the arrows indicate the side that we'll actually see when the cut is made. So that's the side coming forward, yeah. That's section views. Then this is just another object here. There, do you see section lines? Yeah. That's where we cut. Okay, so now we're going to look at on SolidWorks a video. No, we're going to make a part. So this is the part that we're going to make, or something similar to it. Because SolidWorks is a great instrument to use for looking at section views like this. So first of all, which is on a drawing, but first of all we're going to look at is the video. So we'll create the circle, we'll make that 50, and we're going to extrude boss base, we'll say 100, click OK for that. Okay, there's the object. So next thing we're going to do is extrude a cut on the top surface, space bar, normal 2, we're going to get another circle, go from the origin, and we'll go for 35. Yep. So that's okay. And we'll exit that, and we'll go blind through. We'll say 60 for that now. Okay, so we can get another circle. So then we'll go again. We'll go extrude a cut to the top surface, space bar, normal 2, circle, right, and we'll bring another circle in. So I'd say 25 for that one, just to see different sections of the shape, just that it's not so straightforward. So that's through all, and that. Okay, perfect. So next job we're going to do is we're going to save that, save as part 4, and template, go into our template. So we are going to model view, part 4, bring that in, we'll get the 3 views. Now bring that down, do the style, just bring it a bit bigger as well because it'll be easier to see. So 1 and 1, yeah, average. Right, and the next job is, do you see section views up here? Yeah, so that's what we're going to go into. Section views, we'll get the dead on middle of the object, which is right down the middle, and press OK. And there we go, we have our section view. So you can see that the lines aren't parallel or perpendicular to the outside line, and there's your 45 degrees angle.